error creating live broadcast, but I think I'm live. So anyway. Man. And that stupid video should have had a thumbnail on it. Why did it change the thumbnail? I had put a thumbnail on there. That's really torquing me off because I went to a lot of trouble to change that to night owls. Okay, so where's this at? I had night owls in here. I don't know why I wouldn't find that. Anybody here? One person. Oh, we'll stay there. There's Pikachu. Thank you, Pikachu. Appreciate you being here. Anybody else make it over? You're the only person that made it. We got your back. We're still here. You guys taking a while to get here. Okay, that's my fault. I should know better than doing that. Mad Max, don't send me stuff like that. I can't open it. I can do it on my from my PC, but I can't from my laptop, but I can't do it from my phone. So, all right, there's a couple people. Okay, save this. No, there's no altered content here. Here we go again. Well, we're going to try to go again. And I'm going to fix this stupid thing is acting up. So I'm going to put this in live stream. Okay. So while we get people to come back in, if they do show up, we'll be here. Okay. Recording date is 19, and we've got to fix all these settings here. Okay. News and politics. This is not news and politics. This is people and blogs. Okay. And then change that thumbnail to night owls. There we go. Save. Okay, now we're good. Oh, up to 30. Okay, 168. That means we got about 1/6 of what we had a minute ago. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see what we got now. All right, good. Both are set up with night owls properly. Okay. All right. Well, we're back to the norm now. 121,666 subscribers. No, I said it's my fault. I'm not making Mad Max so bad. I said it's my fault. I should know better. No, Max is not getting a timeout. Max is a stud. We're not doing that. But that's my fault. I know better. And I don't like to, when Max sends stuff, I like to make sure I get to it right away. And so it was my over exuberance. It's my fault. So can't blame him. I can't blame him. Well, I can, but that's unfair. Blaming him would be unfair. Okay. So, all right, good. All right. Is Max back? I don't see Mad Max. Oh, he didn't go. I hope he can go pouting off in the corner because no. 66. We're only 100 behind now. Houston, we have contact. The problem with the reception could also be with the solar flare that's up tonight. Yeah. Oh, Mad Max is used to being persecuted. Again, it's my fault. If you said something, Max, I need to do it on the laptop. Not, yeah, Max is back. Mad Max is back. Now, you sent that earlier, but that's in the other stream. So send that link. Oh no, see that? I'm sorry. I know that's what it was. You asked me to look in WhatsApp. I can't look in WhatsApp because you can only put it on one PC. If I put it on my laptop, I get logged out and I have to re-log in when I get home, and it's such a pain in the butt, the QR codes and everything. So that's why. So when I'm on the road, the only place I use WhatsApp is on my mobile, and I tried looking on my mobile, and that's screwed everything up. So we're back. All right, 75. We're only 103 behind or something like that. It was 168. So, about 100 behind. Anyway, yeah. So these things get cheaper and cheaper, folks. Check this out. So I picked this up earlier tonight. What the hell's it at? Shoot, there it is. So I picked it out earlier tonight. So check this out. So refresh my page where I saw you with me live. Cool. I have Roku at home, and my original Roku device, I replaced a long time ago with the most modern one at the time, 10 years ago. And that device now wouldn't work anymore, so I had to go buy a new one. But they were on sale, so I got a pretty good price. Anyway, but I have some mobile Roku devices upstairs, but they're getting old. But I bought the latest one, and they're only $29 for my laptop. This one here, look at Roku. And I got Roku over ONN, which is, or OON, whatever it is. It's a Walmart brand. Multiple companies make it. But I got this one because I have an account with Roku already. So in theory, I should just be able to plug this into the HDMI slot. See that HDMI right there on my PC, on my laptop, plug it in, and it does need power. So it uses a USB-C connection on there. And then the other end is a USB connection, so I can plug it into an adapter or into an outlet into the wall. That's the old USB 3, not the C. And then I'll be able to run all my programs like Amazon Prime and Netflix and all the other stuff off my laptop. And so I'm going to try that when I finish tonight. And if I can get it up, I'll get in Netflix and I'll watch the last episode of what I was watching last night, 11:23, 63. All right, Shawnee, we're back. 94, so now we're only 68, and 6 is 74 behind. Yeah, I'd be able to watch, and to be able to watch it by here's the thing. The device is actually smaller than the remote. There's a remote. There's a remote, and there's a device. $29 for that. I mean, you can't even buy a remote for a television for $29, so it's pretty good. Yeah, so I've got to take the battery out of that. So, yeah, but Roku's fantastic. Great thing. There's been some really great inventions. The DVR from TiVo. I had a TiVo. No, there's no subscription for Roku. They actually have their own Roku channel, which has a lot of programming, but they just play ads on it, so they make money that way, and also off the devices. But at $29, I don't know how much money they're making off that device. So yeah, Roku is fantastic. I recommend Roku. I mean, so you get Netflix. You can do all these things. You can put ITV, Disney, Hulu, Peacock. I have Peacock and Paramount Plus and Netflix and Amazon Prime. I mostly watch Amazon Prime, but I also watch Roku TV. Mad Max. I can do that one now for my PC. Let's see, for my PC, my laptop, excuse me. Cloudflare, are they working tonight? They are. Ramaphosa approves 100,000 Rand salary increase for South Africa's millionaire ministers. Wow. I can't tell if there's northern lights because it was all snowing earlier. I'm too close in the city to see any northern lights, so I'll have to look around. Let's see. So President Ramaphosa has approved a 3.8% salary rise for South Africa's top politicians. Wow. Unbelievable. It was a recommended 4.1, but he took the lower rate. So he's going to say that I was realistic. I brought a lower rate, but that's ridiculous. The president will now make $3,348,000 to be determined. Deputy minister will make 3.2 million, 120,000 Rand. A minister will get 2.792, 102,000 Rand raise. Wow. Jeez. Unbelievable. This is sickening. People in South Africa are starving. Children are dying in the streets of Eastern Cape, and this is what they do. Wow. They are completely tone deaf. They are worse than politicians in D.C. Where do you shop for your groceries? Woolworths? Nope. Too pretentious. Checkers? Yes. Pick and Pay? Yes. Spar? No. Food Lover? No. Macro? No. ShopRite? No. Boxer? No. Okay. Okay. 103. We're only 65 behind now. Franz says cold as hell for outside. Where are you at that it's cold as hell, Franz? No, it doesn't seem right at all, Shawnee. And I can't see that. Is there a subscription? Okay. Enjoy the snow. Oh, enjoy the snowstorm, New York. Cold as hell here in Buffalo. Oh, you're in Buffalo, Franz. Okay. Well, I'm considering coming to Buffalo now. That wasn't in my plans, but let me take a look. Let me just see. I think if it's going to be too long. Yeah, it's an hour and a half. So I'm considering coming to Buffalo. Yeah, and adding a day to this trip. Just a thought. Just a thought. Yeah, because there are refugees in Buffalo. So it's a thought. I have to think hard about it, though. So I need to know if there's interest in me coming to Buffalo. I mean, because I'm up here, it's just going to mean doing another day. So moving to Texas. Well, back on. Watch the video. It was posted earlier. Okay. 113. We're now down to 55. Let me see. Hey, Franz. $25th. Well, and where are you moving to in Texas, Franz? Because you come to the meet and greet, which is going to be in Argyle, which is just north of Fort Worth, on the 31st. If you're moving there on the 20-something, I'll be there on the 31st. I actually fly down to Texas on the 29th. Yep. So I'm considering if people want me to come to go to Buffalo. It's an hour and a half drive from here. So, yep, so anyway, just a thought. You let me know. Okay. You let me know if it's something of interest. It's not the most convenient thing for me, but so what? I'll consider it. Social services. NUMS will be marching. U.S. Embassy reject this imperialist agenda and defend the right of nations to be independent. Maduro, First Lady. NUMS. They should change her name to Numb Nuts. Just another girl. My day was productive. It's a 5-hour drive up here, but I did it in less than 5 hours following the speed limit. Had a nice snowstorm in the evening. Got to meet with 6 refugees and a South African live in the Rochester area. Tomorrow, big plans. I'm going a lot of places. We'll see how it goes during the day. So, yep. Anyway, we will see what happens. Texas meet and greet will take a road trip from Houston. Yep. Okay, cool. That'll be great. That'll be great, Wacky Man. Yep. And anybody that's in the Dallas area that's Richie Rich and can afford to go to the Dallas Stars game on the Monday night, I'll be going to that. If you're there at the stadium, happy to link up with you. Happy to link up with you if you're at the game. So I'm working on that. I'm making a poster once I get back for the trip, for the meet and greet, I should say. And also I'll be trying to figure out my combination. So Veroshka's out here going to work. Have a good day at work. 125, so we're still missing. Yeah, no, just another girl. I'm always busy. It never slows down, but it's important stuff, you know? I mean, if you're doing something trivial and you're busy, it kind of sucks. But if you're doing something that's important, it makes a difference in people's lives. I'd like to think I'm making a difference in people's lives. A lot of people tell me I'm making a difference, and that's just really heartwarming for me, you know? It really is. It's important stuff, you know? So happy to do it as best I can. But Lake Ontario is just north of here, not too far. See you again. We met in P with Ronaldo and Morning Shot. Got lots of packing to close my case. Probably Texas then. Yeah, I don't know if I'll make it to Buffalo, but that was just a thought. I mean, so it's be easier for me just to head home from here. It's a long drive. I don't mind part of the drive. The New York drive portion is easy. There's Mad Max again. Something for me and Cameron. That's what that is. Okay, that's the same one. Oh, it's because my page is frozen. Too many crickets. Oh, YouTube. YouTube froze on me. There it is. Okay, there it is. Ian Cameron. What's he got to say? Lex Libertas put something out. Look pretty interesting. 1 and 2 farm attacks in Free States past week. On a Friday evening near Beaufontaine, a 70-year-old woman farming alone was attacked in her home, and the farm she was assaulted, forced into the boot of her own car, and driven towards Bloemfontein. When the vehicle broke down in a soup pen, the attacker abandoned her, leaving her locked in the boot. She remained trapped for almost a full day in extreme heat. SAPS officer noticed the vehicle at 7:45 on Saturday morning, but only returned to investigate at 5:15. Wow. Wow. So the cop just ignored the car. This was not only a violent farm attack, it was followed by a delayed and inadequate police response could easily result in her death. Rural residents cannot survive on luck and chance. They require visible policing, rapid response capability, accountability, and basic duties are missed. Not even mention the proactive work that seems logical but doesn't receive the logical attention. Yep. Once again, well, Shadow Minister Ian Cameron. Good guy, always promises to come on my program and never follows through because he's too busy with the DA. Yeah. Anyway. Yep. Watch your new vid. Not surprising, to be honest. Yeah, no, I got you. We'll see what happens. But let's remember fishing on Ontario. You get so bone cold. It took 3 days to warm up. Yeah, I can imagine. Spook 1973. Welcome to you. I just noticed to think you're always somewhere you can. Well, I actually help quite a bit. In the trunk of your car, emergency exit handle. Yeah, exactly. Well, you have to have that. I mean, that's smart. You have to have like a tire iron or something like that that's hidden back there that you can access so you can get the hell out. Yep. Yep. Also, you know, if you can put like a taser or something like that back there or something that to attack your kidnappers. But I mean, most people aren't trained for that sort of thing. So, but that's something you can do. Excuse me. Anyway, what else did I have here? So, Ronald Proza approves a pay raise. Colored Africana refugees. Oh, she still put quotes in refugees. Yeah, it was refugees in quotes. Yeah, it's a good picture of them. Came out pretty well. Yep, pretty awesome. A happy family. Good to see that. So South African carried the story. Let's see if the other media feel obliged to do it. That's awesome. At least it got some coverage. So we'll see what happens. But this just all these things break the narrative. I love destroying the fake media. It's so easy to do. It's not even a challenge. They just make it too easy. Like today, when Reuters, PBS, the New York Times, and BBC all falsely reported that Donald Trump sent a letter to the Norwegian Prime Minister. And I questioned in the media. I said, it doesn't make any sense. I think this is fake or somebody's being punked. Now, Trump did say what they claimed he said, but it was in a text message, which is a big difference in sending a formal letter. Big difference. What happened to Yanni? Flying to Buffalo next week. Oh, next week. Well, okay. I don't know if I want to congratulate him. But yeah, good to get out. But Buffalo is cold, man. Get ready for that. Get ready for that. Get ready for that. Yeah, the tire iron is a lug wrench. Tire iron is code for lug wrench. A lug wrench to the face has a pretty devastating impact, and to the knees is pretty painful. Might see some trouble in Vanderbilt Park after the death of 17-year-old boy in the violent accident that killed those 13 children. Wouldn't surprise me. Franz is laughing. Yeah, Buffalo is like shit cold, man. It's the coldest place I've ever been in my life, and I've been some cold places, but I've never been as cold in my life as when I was a kid living in Buffalo, New York. Oh my gosh, it was so fucking cold. Never forget that. I love the cold. I was walking around in the snow today in my shorts when I got here. People looking at me like, what's going on with him? And I'm thinking, it's nice out here. Nicole Vepner, good morning. Almost there. Can't wait to get cracking. Okay, cool beans. 148. We're only 20 short of what we had before now, but it's getting late. Well, it's getting better. Should be more people coming in now. Anyway, so yeah, I got to get this Roku thing going when I get done tonight, which should be pretty cool. Yep. Cool beans. This is a voice activated remote. Once I remove the thing that's keeping the battery from connecting, a little tag right back there. I want to do that until I'm ready to use it. Yep. Tomorrow, look for, later today for South Africans. Exactly, light rain. Lake effect in Buffalo is legendary. Tire iron is a wheel spanner to loosen the wheel nuts. It's a lug wrench. We call that a lug wrench. The nuts on the wheel are called lugs. Use another pair of shorts. Yan, another pair of shorts. Yeah. Yep. Excuse me. Lug wrench. Exactly, Hendo. Hendo, I know you were like a pig in slop yesterday. You were loving the folks. Voice activation not working. Afrikaans speak English. Well, and this only works in the U.S. It won't work abroad. At least they say that. I think it'll work abroad when I use a VPN. But yeah, I mean, I can carry around everything with me and watch all my TV as long as I have the bandwidth just with this little device. This is pretty cool. HDMI plugs right in. So cool. And this laptop, the way they make me, I don't have many USBs. I have 2 USB-C slots and a traditional USB one, which I'm using for the mouse. And then one of the USB slots I have to use for the power cable because it plugs in there instead of a power outlet. And then the HDMI. So there's only 4 connections there. So it's good that it's an HDMI. Otherwise, it'd be short. I wouldn't be able to use everything. D-Day in Davos. Oh, Trump, yeah, it's going to be massive in Davos. I'll try to cover that as best I can, but it's going to be hard with the day I'm spending doing refugee stuff. So much refugee stuff to do on Tuesday. So Monday, it is Martin Luther King Day. So, yep. And the pink-haired privileged lefties plans to crack down on podcasts. Yeah, I saw this story from my broadband. I was going to make a video on that. I also sent this on to some people in power in Washington, D.C., that story. Cellular provider called Patriot. Yes, there is, if I'm not mistaken. Patriot Mobile. Let me look them up. Patriot Mobile, yes. Let's see. Patriot Mobile. Based in Texas. Christian conservative wireless provider. Let's see what their coverage is. Whole country. They claim. So, military veterans and first responders. So, since our founding, what else? Free Samsung A16 when you sign up for an account. Red, white, and blue Friday. Huh. Shop plans. Okay. So, yeah, they're a little pricey, guys. They're a little pricey. $78 for 40 gigabytes of data, unlimited text and talk. I have unlimited data on my phone, and I paid $55 for it, I think. Yeah, that's a bit high, a little bit high. So I have Pure Talk, but I have unlimited data on that, but it gets limited to speed after 40 gigabytes, I think, or 30 gigabytes goes down. Pure Talk. I have Pure Talk, and yeah, that's on my other phone. I actually have that phone here with me. So Pure Talk. Good morning, Leslie. What's going on? There's no time difference between New York and Pennsylvania. It's directly north-south. So I'm directly north of where I live in Pennsylvania. I mean, almost directly as a crow flies north. So it's in the same time zone. I don't change time zones until I get to Indiana, going west. Everything here is the same time zone. Instead of cloning Colonel, we could always just put some Wyatt boots on the ground as soon as we have enough of us established that side. It's funny. Yeah, Cricket's one, but Pure Talk, let me see what Pure Talk's plans are. Okay, let's see. That's who I signed up for because Mike Rowe is pushing it. Okay, Pure Talk. It was $68 for Patriot Mobile for, what did I say, 20 gigabytes. $65 gets you unlimited data with a 30 GB hotspot. So my plan, let me go back to my plan and see what I get. So Pure Talk. Pure Talk. So, okay. Okay. I don't think it tells me. I don't have my password handy. Shoot, I can't log into it without a password. Okay, let me try to log into Pure Talk and see if it lets me get in. And tell me my plan. Sign in. Okay, that's gonna work. I think. Come on, Pure Talk, let me in. Send me a one-time passcode. Oh, jeez, we're gonna send it to me. And I get the other phone. Hang on. I'm carrying 3 phones around with me here. I've got the one from South Africa, from the UK. Is that dead? I thought I charged that phone. The hell? That's what's going on with this phone. So this is the one I bought in the UK, the A16, to replace the A22 that I broke. But I bought a replacement screen for it, so I just got to fix the screen. I've been so busy, I haven't gotten around to it. I've had it for a couple months. Okay, now that one's flat. That battery get flat. Yeah, it's flat. Charged at 55% this morning. So this one, let's see what this one is. Is there a charge on this? And this one's at 88%. Okay, so let me just send me a one-time passcode. Continue. Okay, Pure Talk. Okay, guys, they're a little slow. Okay, here it is. It came to my Pure Talk phone. Okay. Okay, and it should let me in my account, and I can tell you what I'm getting. But this was a special deal that I signed up for. So, Cricket 48. Wyatt Media Corporation. Yeah, well, if I get some backers for it. So, amount 3505. Wait a second. I thought it was $29. What's 3905? What the hell was that? So, I get 60 gigabytes of data for free. Plus a 30 byte giga. Let me 60. It's supposed to be unlimited data. What the hell's going on here? Okay, I got a problem here. I'm going to call these guys. Where's my billing at? No, this is already a problem here, unless there's taxes here. So they gave me a refund on December 16th because they billed me twice, and then they charged me on January. What the hell is this $5 crap? E-bills delivery. Where are these e-bills? I haven't received any e-bills. What the hell is going on here? And why am I getting? I've never received an e-bill. Email only. This is crap. Profile. It doesn't tell me. So tell me my plan here. Okay, monthly cost $29.95. Unlimited voice, unlimited SMS, unlimited MMS. Data says 60 gigabytes. Supposed to be unlimited data, so that's a bit surprising. It says January 16th, I used 25 megabytes for 2 text messages. What the hell is that? So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but I get unlimited voice, unlimited data for $29.95. So the other stuff must be taxes, $6 on a ripoff. Anyway, so but I can't see my bill. So yeah, that's Pure Talk. So that's pretty good. I mean, for $30 a month, 35, I'm getting unlimited voice, unlimited data, unlimited SMS, and 60 gigabytes of data. You can't beat that. And I get 40 gigabytes of a hotspot. You cannot beat that for $30. Cannot beat that. That's just an incredible plan. That's just the other ones. 40 gigabytes gets you $78 a month, and I pay less than half that, and I get 60 gigabytes. Yep. So I mean, it's tough to beat that. Anyway, does that make sense now, guys? Okay. Most viewed refugees interview recently. What are you talking about, Hendo? What are you talking about? Computer to do hardcore program, but that will come in the future. Hotspot is bad at Cricket, not a lot of data. It costs 10 extra a month, but if you use Excel, it's good. Cricket is not one I would go with, no. Okay. Yes, they have tricks up their sleeve. So the $6, $5 is almost $6 is going to be taxes. Yep. You brought what up? Who can problem solve what? What are you talking about here? Overpriced? No. Mint Mobile is $45 to join for 3 months, $15 a month, unlimited data. Yeah, Mint Mobile is not a good price. It was a much better deal previously. Outsurance last week had to do a fingerprint supply for policy. Okay. Special pick and pay is worth buying. 16 laptops for around 6. That's expensive. Well, my phone wasn't cold. It was in the car. It must have been trying to get onto the Wi-Fi or something like that and just, overused it or something. I don't know because it was searching for the internet. Oh, no, it's not a 0. This is 83%. So it lied to me. My phone's at 83%. That's weird. Okay. But this is a pretty cool phone. I got this for 159 pounds in the UK. I mean, my A22 is great, but this is leaps and bounds above the A22, and it was time to upgrade anyway. So I've got the screen to fix the other one. Once I fix it, then I'll still have that phone as well. But yeah, so I always have 2 phones. Now this one here, this is the Pure Talk one, not the phone, but the account in here. So yeah, I'd have to look and see. The Pure Talk, I mean, I'm pretty happy with so far, but I haven't really used it much. I'm getting phone calls from people. I have no idea who they are. People calling this phone number from Pennsylvania. I mean, it's the same phone number I transferred. I'm just glad to be done with T-Mobile because that was a Sprint number. What? Huh? God bless it. God bless it. My typing's terrible here. These tiny keys. Keys. So somebody says, I'm the case manager for an offer counter in Harrisburg and would like to speak to you. Send on the 16th. I'm like, huh? Case manager for FG in Harrisburg. Where did you get this number? I don't share this number with anybody. I mean, it's my business number, but I haven't shared with anybody. So on the 16th, somebody sent me a text message. I don't know who this is. Huh. Well, I'll have to look and see if they call me tomorrow. True American, WhatsApp is not as big as texting. Correct. A lot of people text rather than WhatsApp, yes. But that's because they're fools. WhatsApp is much better. It's encrypted. Your text messages aren't encrypted. People can intercept them. Yeah, WhatsApp is just better. So this is there you go. That's the other one. So it's at 85%. So it just didn't come up when I tried to ring it up. Yep. So this one is, it didn't ring down the charge. So, yeah. So 6 degrees Celsius is what, -3, excuse me, -3 degrees in at home right now. Wi-Fi. Let me, oh, come on. What's the memory? Hello, McBride, fly. Okay, this phone froze for a moment there. That's not good. Okay, now, come on. Oh, Jimmy the crickets. It's a little slow here tonight. I'm trying to AT&T service. Huh, it's funny because I have the SIM cards from the UK. EE. Welcome to the United States. 120, £1 a minute. 120, £1, 20 pence a minute to make a phone call. It was on January 14th. Come on, damn it. I want to get into, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get into Wi-Fi. I guess I got to do it this way. I had it for a moment there. Now it wants me to go back to settings. Settings, connections, Wi-Fi. Okay. Hilton. Oh, it's let me hive off that. I don't want to hive off that one. Okay. Sign in the premium one here. Promotion code. So, okay. Connect. All right. So I'm just trying to get updated apps on here if they need it, but it's logging in. It's taking a second there. 6th generation is still good for home use, I think. 6th generation what? Okay, I'm connected. Good. All right, I'll let that charge. Yeah, it is pretty awesome phone. No, it doesn't usually freeze. It's just because it was booting through some things. It's probably updating the operating system. It just didn't tell me. Yeah, it's fine now, see. But it's pretty good for 159 pounds. So, and then the screen cover, or the phone cover and the screen cover, or screen protector, 10 quid at the EE store. Yeah. And the guy's like, this can't be right. It's got to be more. I'm like, well, that's what it says. So they wound up, they gave it to me for that price. It's pretty good. So, yeah. So, no, I wound up using it in the UK. It's pretty good. So I'll let this thing charge now. It's 88%. Yep. I used to carry 3 phones all the time in Africa, sometimes more. In Liberia, I had to have 3 different phones for 3 different networks. There was no missed call 18 days ago. Who's calling me on this number? What the hell? Remind me later. What the hell that is? Someone called me in Google. How could somebody? I was on this. Which phone was I on with that damn message? It was this phone, right? It's here. How did they get this phone number? That's weird. Anyway, I'm still trying to find out issue with refurbished laptops. The day you want to sell it, you'll have to sell it privately because they won't even take it as a trade-in. Well, I'd never trade in any thought. My laptops, my PCs, the hard drive comes out, it gets taken apart and smashed, and it gets degaussed. No. Another chat, super chat. Didn't see it. Pop culture. 12 kilometers from Durban, line unreliable public transport. Yeah, well, I built a gaming computer, a custom-built gaming computer. I had someone build it for me, but I set the specs for it. Yep, pretty happy with my gaming computer, although I've had some challenges with it lately, but it's sorted now. Anyway, so we never got back to 168. People said they'd come back, but they didn't. But I expected that. So, yeah, my Pure Talk account, I'm going to have to check into that. Vegas Golden Knights, what happened? They lost to the Flyers. That sucks. Okay. Customer portal. So, yeah, people keep saying the RAM costs are going to go up. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Yeah, this says unlimited talk, text, and data. So that's 60 gigabytes. I have unlimited data. Unlimited data. Yep. So, yeah, I can start using this phone for everything under the sun because I've got all the data in the world. So it says 60 gigabytes, but it's unlimited data. So I should just start using this bad boy just for internet, if nothing else. But it's got freaking. Don't really care for that. Tony Brown. The rumors about him going to the All Blacks. U.S. travelers warned they could lose their passport under new ban rule. What the hell is this? Just some nonsense. Oh, it's been a country where you can have more than one passport. Well, no, you can't. Republican senators proposed a new bill would strip away that freedom. Yep, good. U.S. law does not require U.S. citizens to choose between U.S. citizenship and other nationality. Oh, well, it does. You can't be dual national. Yeah, 32 gig of RAM is a minimum. Anything less than that, unless it's a laptop, is crazy. Are some refugees going to join you at TWS? And I guess it would be, no, I don't expect them to join me. I'll do it on my own. Hey, Courtney. No, I did. I ended the show and started a new one. This damn shirt keeps hanging low because of that microphone. No, I ended the show because I couldn't get the camera back. No, on a PC, you have to have minimum of 32 gigabytes, and you need at least a terabyte hard drive minimum, preferably 2 or a lot more on a terabyte solid state drive. So that's the standard state. You need 32 gig of RAM. You need a terabyte of hard drive minimum, and yeah, and you need an NVIDIA video card. Yeah, my hard drives get Hillary. That's correct. That's exactly right. FIFA World Cup tickets are outrageously priced. I haven't looked. Let's see. Let me see. FIFA World Cup tickets. FIFA World Cup tickets. There it is. 2026 tickets. They asked me to buy it. I didn't buy them. They opened. Tickets. Learn more. Probably have to sign up for some scam here. You got to have a pass account. Don't have an account? I don't want an account. How much are FIFA World Cup tickets? Yeah, they're going to be different every time. How much are FIFA 2026 tickets? How much do they cost, I should say? There we go. Prices vary wildly as expected. From a new $60 supporter entry tier for qualified fans up to thousands for premium seats using dynamic pricing for high demand matches like the final. Early sales offer initial ranges from around $60 to $105 for crappy seats and over $2,700 for good seats. No thanks. Yep. The opener in Los Angeles, USA is $2,735 for category 1. Category 4 tickets, the crappy tickets, are $560 per person. No thanks. No thanks. I've done a lot already. For what do you mean, Debbie? A lot for what? What are you talking about? Yeah. All this tech talk goes whoosh over my head. All I know is my son bought me HP Pavilion in my lap. It's a Christmas gift. It's working great. The keyboard actually works. Yeah, HP Pavilions. That's what I have here, an HP laptop. It's pretty good, although the fan is blowing a lot tonight. I wonder what that's all about. But my old HP laptop had all kinds of problems. I don't know what the hell was going on with it. It was so slow. It would take an hour just to boot up. I mean, I don't know what happened to it. I couldn't stop it from happening. This is why. Hang on a second here. Something's going on. Oh, my memory's being used. Firefox, that's why. Let me close the Firefox. Microsoft Edge and task. Okay. It cuts a little bit of memory down. Let me end the task for the Firefox. Let's see if that slows it down. 72% of RAM down to 47, 34, 33. There you go. It's a little bit better. I crashed the browser. Okay. A bunch of I got a bunch of text files I'm trying to save here. My goodness, how many text files have I got here? Too many crickets. This is crazy. No wonder I got so much RAM being used. I'm using 1,000 freaking text files here. These are from previous sessions. And one thing Windows does, it brings these things back up. I've saved like 25 files here, and they're still going. These are all things I used to make videos when I was in the UK, which nobody watched, or when I was in Idaho. Wow, a lot of freaking messages here. How many of these things are there? Gee, the crickets. I'm saving dozens of freaking files here. It's just insane. Okay, that one's done finally. Gee, my crickets. No wonder. Earlier, I saw all this stuff open up in the background. I'm like, what the hell is open up? I felt like I had some spam or, malware. It wasn't malware. So, all right, there. It's done finally. And what are we down to? Still a third of memory is being used. But the fan just shut off. That's much better. Oof. Much better. That fan's off now. 13th generation iCore, 30 gig fast storage. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Marley. Coding, okay. Can pay petrol for a year with those prizes. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've done a lot already. Oh, you meant this evening? Yeah, and I'll be doing a lot tomorrow. A lot tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So tomorrow is in half an hour. It's already tomorrow for you guys. The snow stopped when I came back from eating, but it's a lot of snow out there. Yeah, where the hell's my car at? I don't see my car. There it is. It's facing the wrong direction. Next to a pickup truck. Hope not with you intervening and going the extra mile. Well, I don't know that's going to have any impact, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. And it's been great coming up here. Wow, this is a lot quieter. See, usually my PC doesn't make these kind of noises. Yeah. So I'm going to open up. There we go. Opening up the Firefox again. Okay, what's that breaking? As soon as I get the text back up. Okay. Come on. There we go. Now the fan wants to start again. Okay. I'm not signed in X, so Oh, my goodness. Wow, 100 vehicles in Michigan. Well, the road looked not that bad with me earlier. Wow. Cars, semis. That's a mess. That's a mess. Wow. Drone footage. Someone flew over top it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 semis already. Jeez. Wow. And the rest stopped, but then looks like they ran into each other again back here. They weren't paying attention. Yep. Some stopped successfully, and then people behind them. 1, 2, 3 trucks ran into each other. Jackknifed. Oh, that one. What did he hit? He hit somebody's camper or a Winnebago. FedEx truck went off the road. Wow. People too close to one another. Too close. I wish I could show you this footage. It's just crazy. What a mess. The other side of the road shut down. No one's traveling. What the hell is that? What did they hit? It looks like they hit a Winnebago. Not much left of it. Hopefully nobody got killed, but man. Oh, that car smashed. That truck smashed that car. There's a whole lot of vehicles that are gone. Gee, many crickets. Wow. And the other side of the road is just completely shut down. Wow. This is crazy. Some good drone footage, though. The drones are amazing. They're fantastic if you know what you're doing with them. Okay, so by chance, have a look at the sticker I emailed you. I did not, Marley. Man, this is wild. Yeah. Oh, it was. It was a camper. It was on the back of a vehicle. Truck hit it. It went off the road, and the car looks like it survived, but the camper's gone. Other people drove off into a ditch. Damn. Man, oh man, this is hectic. And that's the end of it. Footage. That's some pretty interesting footage you sent there. You guys can click on that. You can see it yourself because it's in the chat. Everybody can see that. Wow. That's pretty wild. Get some sleep. I'll get some sleep here shortly. How are we doing this one? This one's gone for about 47 minutes. Anyway, lots planned to do tomorrow. So I got a plan for tomorrow too. So I can't just go to bed. Anyway, cool beans. Looking to see if anybody sent me anything important today. Doesn't look like anything important here. No, nothing important. Alrighty, 146 likes. That's okay. Could do better than that, though, can't we? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for being with the program tonight. Guys, have a good night. I got to plan my trip tomorrow, and oh, you watch the video. It's pretty sad. And I'll see you tomorrow with a bunch of impromptu live streams. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching. Well, you're not hogging the chat. It's fine. The more people chat, the more the algorithm picks up the video and promotes it. Okay. Thanks. All right, guys. Be well. Thank you for being here.